Hey, what's up, guys? I got another art video for you. What I'm going to do today is just talk a little bit about myself and pertaining to art, I guess. Well, anyway, my name's Joe Kyser. I'm 41 years old. I'm from South Jersey. We're not far from Pennsylvania here, where I'm at, Philadelphia specifically. I can see it from the town I live in. Anyway, I've always been a pretty creative person. I like to create things. So, art comes in all different forms. And I've always considered myself an artist of all different forms. I painted houses and stuff like that, commercial, industrial, but a lot of residential painting for many, many years, probably about 15 years or so. And it's something I really enjoyed. It's a job I enjoyed. I always felt like I was putting my art into somebody's house. Sometimes the paint jobs are pretty special, so they were artistic and took a little bit more skill than others. But I like seeing that blank canvas and then I'm all done, seeing the finished product. Seeing whatever it is you're doing. You're just painting one room or you're painting a whole house. I like the before and the after shot, and that's always been the allure to me. It's the same thing with art. I like seeing that beginning canvas that's completely blank, and then when I'm all done, looking at a piece of artwork and saying, there she is. It's all done. It depends on what I do. Sometimes I impress myself and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't even like what I did. And other times I really like the piece of art I did. It's tough. It's tough when you're an artist. They talk about the struggling artist. It's a true thing. You can't really, it's not easy to get people to buy the things you create. Not everybody's that talented that people want to flock to their work and they want what they do. So being an artist can be very struggling. I've tended to make money off of it though. It's been my living for a lot of years. One way or another, I was doing some sort of art, right? Even when I was painting homes. I remember back in 6th grade we had a contest. It was for DARE, the kids against drugs police program, and it was a statewide competition. It was for a DARE poster that would be put out in every single school in the state of New Jersey. So I entered the competition through my art class, my art teacher. That's how you had to do it, and I just did my thing. I poured my heart and soul and did the best that I knew how to do for being in 6th grade at that time. And I remember, I remember entering and not even oh, I want to win this one. I just remember I entered, and the one day I'm in class and, they're like, oh, the art teacher's like, oh, did you hear? And then somebody came in, she was like, oh, did you hear about what happened with our contest? I said, no. She goes, all right, well, just wait. And then somebody came in and they presented me with the award. They said I won, and they gave me a finished product of that art poster. They printed up my artwork into a poster. I wish I still had that today. That'd be pretty neat. But I remember all the compliments getting on it, and that felt so good to do a piece of work and for other people to tell me how much they liked it. Oh, I really liked that, or you did such a great job. As humans, we adore that. We like that. We like when others tell us we do a good job. With art, for the most part, I don't get a lot of people that tell me my art's junk. It happens, though. But for the most part, it's positive, and that's what I thrive off of. I thrive off of, when somebody appreciates it, no matter what it is. Like what I'm doing here, this is just some abstract acrylic artwork. I did it right around Valentine's Day, so Valentine's Day was on my mind. It was a Valentine's Day sort of love theme. And all I could picture were flames and like broken hearts, but I wanted my own version of the broken heart. I didn't want to like just draw hearts, and so I did them in black. You know, you say the black heart with fire around it. So I call this Love on Fire. I've been doing abstract artwork for a while. I like creating an alternate way to see things, my way. But what I also like is for others to look at it and, you know, they give me their interpretation. What do they see? You know, I love that. So if you guys want to leave a comment below and let me know when you look at this, what is it that you see? What would you call this? What's on your mind when you look at it? It's neat what our brain does when we look at artwork and such, you know, especially abstract. How our brain calculates, you know, and wants to send you a message. Like everybody's different. Everybody's brain's telling them a little something different. If I give you the suggestion that, you know, this is based on love and Valentine's Day and art, you're probably more likely to come up with something closer I came up to, rather than just showing it to you and saying, here, what can you come up with? You might never guess a heart or love or anything like that. But this is art. All in all, this is art. And it's something different. I work on all sorts of different art. I don't limit myself, like I said. I remember at one point in my life, I like tattoos, and that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. You'll notice that tattoos on my hand, right? So, how do you learn how to do tattoos, right? If you've never done them, like where, you know, they have fake skin and all that. But you know what I thought? Nothing's more perfect than my own skin, right? I could do my own tattoos. I could do my own practicing, develop my own technique. I'll just start with myself. How can I ask somebody else to tattoo them if I've never done it to myself and I haven't endured it? So I did just that. I have some tattoos on my thighs that nobody ever sees except for me. They were very, very, very early. One's like back when I was like a teenager. I was like, oh, it worked. I made one out of like a cassette player. You know, I was very, very young, many, many years ago. And then I have another one I did when I got my gun. Nothing special, you know, just playing around with it. I did the ones on my arms. I have my kids' names, and the ones on my hands. A long time ago. But I did get the hang of it. I was able to do some tattoos on other people. I've probably done hundreds in my lifetime at this point. I don't do tattoos anymore. But as you can see, I just do stuff like this. I do sell my art. This is for sale on Etsy. I will leave the link in the description if you want to go check it out. We're almost just about done, so you might want to go over there and look. In about a few seconds here, we're going to come up on the end of it, and you're going to see exactly how it came out. I had to coat it all like at least one more time, some spots 2 more times, to make it look real solid and real good. But this is solid. This is perfect. If you want to purchase it, go ahead, give it a purchase. If you want to personalize it or anything like that, let me know. If you have any ideas, just let me know. We can come up with whatever you want to do. We can make some art out of it. I'm more than happy to accommodate. I'm always looking for work. That never stops. Guys, thank you for coming out today, watching my video. Here you go. Here it is. What do you think? There we go. It's all done. But anything I do here on YouTube, you can usually find it for sale. If not, you can contact me. My description has all that great information. Guys, this is Joe Kyser. Thanks for coming to watch the video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.